channel. My name is Riley. If you're new here, thank you for checking me out and joining me today. For my long-term subscribers, you guys rock. Much appreciated. This week, I figured I'd just kind of wrap up the updates. I know we did that last week, and kind of give you a little bit of an update on a new change in direction. So let's dive right in. Before we go too far, I did want to say that this has been a project I've been putting off for a while, and I finally started it yesterday. It took me an hour to get lots of holes soldered into these tubs. I was getting in rhythm and I was going, and my soldering iron sort of overheated and I didn't get to finish it. So we got about 32 of them done, 13 more to go. So I'm gonna try and get the last of these done today, so when babies are ready, this can be up, ready, functional. These tubs aren't perfectly sealed, of course, so there's not like, it's not like there's no airflow, but this is how I like my tubs. I like front to back ventilation, side ventilation, no stagnant air. I like to keep it circulating and breathing well. So getting this ready for this season's operation, and hopefully gonna come close to filling it up. Working on that last Bredli clutch. I figured we could take a look at her. She's down here. So she's been doing some bull wrapping today. She's looking kind of dark, kind of thick. Going to offer her a meal today, see if she takes. And if she does, I'll put the male back in. If she doesn't, I'll probably still put the male back in and see what happens. But I have my doubts about the success of this project this season. I wasn't able to get her down into the 50s like I had hoped, so not getting my hopes up, but still trying. Please ignore the mess. So the other thing I've been doing is reevaluating everything that I have, figuring out what I have multiples of, like lots of tiger heads. I have lots of tiger head exanthics. So if you go to my Morph Market page, you will notice that I have put up last year's holdback pair of tiger head exanthics, plus the proven breeder mom of this season's and last season's exanthic and head exanthic coastals. Now some of you are probably going, wait Riley, why the heck are you selling a proven animal? Well, herein lies the plans. I'm also going to be sending my mad hogs to Owen out in Philly, or PA, close to Philly, wherever he's at. I don't want to give his exact location away. Anyway, he will be holding on to that project. We are kind of both involved in some blonde mad hog projects, so I'm going to send them out there. He's had success. He's got some eggs on the ground. He's got captive born animals. I'm going to send him my animals so he can further that project, because it allows me to stay involved, keep kind of a finger on the pulse of it a little bit, and allows me to free open a cage for Apodora. So that's no secret. I love Apodora, but the plan is to open up a few cages for 3 incoming Apodora, hopefully this year, to round out and make a 2.2 group. So a couple coastals are going. This beautiful lady will be added onto my Morph Market page, I believe, later. By the time you're seeing this, she's probably up there. This is a 2018 holdback female of mine, so I don't need as many rainbows as I have. And in the pursuit of Apodora, I gotta thin some projects, share a little bit, so that's what's gonna happen. So go check out my Morph Market page if you're interested in any of these things. And as time goes on, maybe a few more things will be added. We will see. That's not including this season's babies, of course. So still got the zebra clutch to hatch, still have this year's exanthic coastal clutch to hatch. We're about 2 weeks out before the 60-day mark for the maternal incubation citrus tiger clutch, so that's pretty exciting. And then Crebo eggs are another 60, 70, 80 days. So I've actually added some springtails into those egg boxes because of the mold that is starting to grow on a couple of the surfaces of the eggs. These eggs are very sensitive to moisture. I've added a little bit more ventilation in those egg boxes too. So lots of stuff going on, lots of trial and error, lots of things to look forward to. I know last week's video was an update video, so I figured I would kind of give you a different style of update, not just what's going on with breeding, but the shape of the collection, because I've got Apodora on the brain. They need to come here. So that is what's coming forward. It's something to look forward to. Finally accepting that I just can't keep everything. So gotta just really drop some of the extras and go for it. But rainbows are mostly staying. Crebos are definitely staying, and all the other stuff. So, but I'll keep you posted. So I've also recently upgraded a particular holdback of mine, who I affectionately refer to as Stardust. This stunning animal was in dire need of an upgrade. So I put her in a 41 quart tub now, which is plenty enough room to last her the next year or so. And I'm really excited to see her grow. Plenty of space, plenty of room. Absolutely adore this animal. Love the tipping. Such a clean, unique look. Beautiful girl. If anyone is in need of a vigorous, youthful male, pure coastal caramel, I don't have a female for him, as much as I'd love to keep him because he's wonderful with fantastic lineage. He's not doing anything here, so if you are in need of a ready to breed caramel male, he's your guy. Another part of my thinning process, cutting back a few animals. So this is my female Stonewash Bradley from my good buddy Alan Stevens. She just had a shed, and you're starting to see some more of that stonewash coming in. It's really neat. Changes as they come in. What's really cool is this belly. This pink and white blotched belly that Stonewash visuals have. She's just very light in color overall. Very red. Very pretty. Each shed, she just really changes color a lot. Pretty neat. I'll admit, I don't think I will be able to breed these while I'm in this current setup. I can't get things cool enough, but I sure do enjoy having these around. Such wonderful snakes. If anybody's ever been on the fence about getting into Morelia, one of the best ways to do it is with a male Bredli or Centralian python. They don't get big, pretty mellow, wonderful color and disposition, not expensive, great feeders, bulletproof. That's a great way to ease into these animals. And if you like morphs, there are some. And they get a good size if you'd like. Again, pardon the mess. This cage is filthy for breeding purposes. And while we're on the subject of cool little updates, this is my MIA jungle male, and at first glance you might think, gee Riley, that guy's smaller than when you first got him. How is that the same boy? Well, long story short, the first pair that came in, the male was missexed and was actually a female, and eventually, after a couple animals being sent to me missexed, I finally got my boy. But he is from the 2020 clutch, and I don't mind that whatsoever because he's beautiful. He's got a lot of dorsal pattern that wants to be striped, as I like to say, and I think he'll age very nicely. Plus my female's only 2, so no rush, and I don't mind if he's a year younger. But yeah, when I first got them, there's an old video that I put out talking about the MIA jungle line when it first kind of came about, and put a card up here so you can go check that video out. But yeah, long story short, those ended up both being female, which normally wouldn't be a bad thing, but I didn't have the money to have more than a pair. These things weren't cheap. So now I finally have my pair. This dude is fantastic, ferocious eater, and I am very happy to finally officially have a pair of these guys. So although I am thinning some stuff, jungles will never go anywhere for me. I love these animals. So that's pretty much all I have for you guys this week. Appreciate everyone tuning in, checking in, seeing what's been going on. I know it's kind of been a little bit of a lull in the activity while we're waiting on eggs to hatch, but I figure I can keep it interesting and show you some snakes that don't often make it on the channel. Another thing, I just got done recording 3 more episodes of Colubrid Corner with Owen, so look forward to those episodes dropping soon. And don't forget to go check out the NPR Teespring store. That's Morelia Python Radio Network on Teespring. Check out the NPR YouTube. Go subscribe to that. If you want to become a patron of Morelia Python Radio, you can go to Patreon and sign up for that as well. And support those guys for everything that they're doing. Trying to get that network going and really validate the work Eric and Owen have done for the last 10 years. So, getting that going. And don't forget, go sign up to become a member of USARK today. They definitely need our support. Every little dollar counts, every bit of support helps, and they are the only ones fighting for our rights to keep these animals. So let's at least do right by them, and we'll give it a good fight. So anyway, thinking of everybody out in South Carolina who's worrying about having their venomous rights taken away from them, specifically the responsible venomous keepers, of course. So if you're not informed with what's going on there, again, go check out usark.org, and they've got all the updates of what's going on on South Carolina with that sort of impromptu little ban they're trying to do. So anyway, thanks for tuning in this week. Hope you guys at least didn't mind another mellow week, and I will catch you all next week, hopefully with either the first clutch of baby pop ones shedding out, or maybe in the first signs of life of that MI clutch. So we will see. Anyway, one way or the other, I will catch you all next week. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Catch you next week. Later.